Hello traders, you're welcome to this video and I especially welcome you back to the Forex Geek channel. Okay, this channel is super important for you if you are a fan of trading, whether you are an active trader or whether you are just trying to gain knowledge. Okay, this channel is for you. Okay, because we cover a whole lot of topics: Forex indicators, Forex systems, strategies, expert advisors, and a whole other topics, right? So you are going to enjoy your time in this channel. Without wasting so much time, we are going to be discussing a unique indicator in this particular video, and that is the trend master indicator. All right, I'm going to add the indicator to the chart right now. The trend master indicator is a custom indicator, so you need to download it from an external source, right, before adding it to your indicators library, after which you'll be able to use it on your chart. As we can see, the indicator is really straightforward, right? The trend master indicator is super straightforward. Just have to watch out for the arrows. Basically, the arrows, those are the signals. So when you have a red arrow pointing downwards above the candlesticks, that is a sell signal. Super easy. When you have the blue arrow, on the other hand, beneath the candlesticks pointing upwards, that is a buy signal. Super straightforward. Now, you might be thinking, if this indicator is so easy to use, how can I be sure that the indicator is going to always give me accurate signals? Please and please, there is no indicator that guarantees 100% accuracy, all right? Because no indicator is foolproof. Okay, so bear in mind that in as much as the indicator can be effective, there could be some false signals sometimes. Okay, I just need to enlighten you on that, right? When you are using this indicator, like I said, it's quite straightforward, but I'm going to recommend adding proper price action analysis to it. Okay, for example, when you have a sell signal indicated by the red arrow, watch out for where that sell signal appeared. Okay, if the sell signal appeared around a resistance zone, it adds a layer of confidence. There is a higher chance that that sell signal will be valid. For example, we had a sell signal here, right, around a resistance zone, and you can see for yourself that shortly after the sell signal appeared, we had a sell. So if you had entered a sell trade here, this was a resistance zone. So this was a great place to enter a sell after the sell signal appeared. Set your stop loss above the resistance and you can target support levels for your take profit, or you can manually exit the sell trade when a blue arrow forms. Super easy. Now, you can see that in this place, the indicator gave us a buy signal close to a resistance. Who does that? Do not enter a buy if you find a buy signal around a resistance. Okay, so that is the reason why you should always confirm with price action. Had it been we had a breakout, it would have been a different scenario. All right, as you can see, that's why I say this indicator does not guarantee 100% accuracy, because it is literally an indicator. It's not, it doesn't predict the future. It's just an indicator. It can analyze your chart for you and tell you what could possibly happen. Okay, I should rephrase what I said. It doesn't 100% accurately predict the future. All right, the indicator is not God. Okay, so pay attention to price action. All right, wherever you find a blue arrow beneath the candlesticks around a resistance, please and please stay out of that trade. Do not enter. The reason is that that resistance could reject price, and that is exactly what happened here. We had a buy signal around the resistance, and shortly afterward we had a sell, and shortly afterward we had a sell signal. So it is a sell signal that's supposed to appear here, not a buy signal. Maybe the buy signal appeared because there was a bullish structure, as you can see. So there was a possibility of the bullish structure continuing, but this was a an ascending triangle pattern. That's the reason why it's good to know chart patterns as well. This is an ascending triangle pattern. So before you enter a buy, it is better to wait for a breakout. The reason is that as the price is going up, the space, right? The space for the bullish move to continue is reducing. So once the price has gotten towards the tip of the triangle, a breakout is imminent. And you cannot know for sure if the breakout is going to be on the upside or on the downside. So when you have a signal appear around a resistance, if it is a buy signal around the resistance, stay out unless you have confirmed a bullish breakout. On the other hand, if it is a sell signal around the support, stay out unless you have confirmed a bearish breakout. Okay? Now, as we can see, this signal did not exactly play out well. But if you had combined price action analysis, chart pattern, candlestick pattern, you would have known that this was not a good place to enter a buy because of the resistance. Okay? Now, this was another buy opportunity. In this case, this was a valid buy because the price was around a support. So this was a valid buy, right? If you had entered this buy, it would have been a good thing. Set your stop loss below the swing low, and for your take profit, you can decide to use the resistance zones, right? You can decide to use resistance zones, or you can decide to wait for a red arrow to form and you manually exit your buy trade. All right, so it's quite simple. Just make sure that you always get confirmations. Actually, you can also decide to use other indicators for confirmations. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's only price action, chart patterns and candlestick patterns that you use for confirmations. It's just that they are very important to use because indicators follow price action. Okay, indicators predict what price action is going to do in the nearest future, right? But they actually follow price action. So if you can work with price action, chart patterns, candlestick patterns, and all of that, support and resistance levels, you would be able to potentially know what the market is going to do next, even before the indicator gives you the signal. All right, I hope I explained it properly. So that is the reason why it's important to pay attention to all these levels: support and resistance, bullish candlestick patterns, bearish candlestick patterns, chart patterns, both bullish and bearish. They are very, very important. Okay. Now, irrespective of your mode of confirmation, always make sure you use good risk management strategies. Okay. Do not trade with an amount you can't afford to lose, and do not use poor risk to reward ratios. All right. I recommend a minimum of 1 to 2 risk to reward ratio. So if you are risking $1, your potential profit should be at least $2. Okay, so that is it. I hope you found this video insightful. Kindly like and subscribe for more trading insights, and do not forget to hit the notification bell so that you do not miss out on more trading videos like this. In the meantime, thank you for watching. I would like to see you in the next video. I wish you a very happy trading.